talk a little bit about doses and dosimetry reports for your clients. Once the data, the readings from TLD readers or other type of readers or from manual systems like film are in the system, you have the options to validate the doses and maybe add comments or whatever you feel is necessary. In this section, these are observation fields. Here it's a dose. You can have a default minimum dose set. Once everything is set for a specific month and user, you need to go to dosimetry reports, where you can get a list for companies, and you can see here how many reports are expected. Of course, you can only generate a report after receiving all the dose meters and having them all read and processed. Let's see how a dosimetry report looks. It's a PDF which you can print. It shows you the wearing period, returning date of the dose meters, monitoring type, method type, this is TLD, and of course the actual doses for each person. Everything is automatically generated from the system. Here is the observation field where observations will show up, those ones I showed you earlier. Something important about the doses is that the system can calculate and suggest a dose based on an algorithm, but also there is the possibility to override that value and input what you think is better from case to case. A nice thing about having all the doses and history in one system is that you can generate all sorts of reports very fast. For instance, you want to see the accumulated doses for the monitored personnel, and you just choose a company, a unit, a list of people, type of monitoring, and the period of time. And the system will just tell you the accumulated dose for each of the employees in this particular company. Without a system, this report would be much more difficult to achieve. You can export to PDF and have the report sent to your client. This one is also available through the web interface, so the client can download it by himself. Another nice report is this one. It's similar to the dosimetry with accumulated doses, but it's not exactly the same. It's a detailed report. You get for a certain person, the dose is per month. And here too you have options to export to Excel, or rather create a big PDF with all the relevant data. This also is available in the web interface for your clients to download. Other important reports are, of course, those asked by the local regulator. Look, you can get summing reports on workers, on doses, on practice names of your clients. You can only imagine how hard it would be to create those reports by hand. Here you get collective doses in different intervals and on different practice names. In this report you get for a certain month all doses grouped, and you can export to Excel and import it somewhere else in the main system that takes care of the doses as a repository, let's say, national repository of doses. Since we are at reports section, I can show you another nice one where you can check for a county or the whole country what late dosimeters you have. You can see for this specific company there are 84 late dosimeters for Panasonic system, 5 for Harshal and 0 for film. I can enter and see the exact details per unit, per person, wearing period and days past due. From this menu I can also